Good morning, everybody. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is June 9th. It is Thursday, 2022. A little more breezy today here at the homestead, which is okay. It's been really calm. We did have some rain yesterday, too, which was good. Oh, this just fell off. Come on, get out of there. What happened? What'd you do? I'm going to actually set that down over here. So part of my things that I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to get these grapes planted, get that blueberry bush planted. Oh my God, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what happened here? Oh, okay, for a minute I thought this had gotten eaten, but it did not. Okay, so that's got to get planted today. I may run out to Lowe's later and look and see if I can't pick up some more blueberry bushes. I definitely want more blueberry bushes. So that's all I was able to get when I went to two different Lowe's, and that was all I was able to get when I did that time. But so we'll see. Hopefully they got some more in stock, and we'll be able to get them in the ground. I also want to get the pomegranates planted today as well. So that's kind of my main thing that I want to take care of. I may, and I'm not sure yet, I may take the truck and put a tarp. I got an extra tarp over here, and get a load of gravel and take that out. I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not, but we'll see. But anyway, all right, so topic of this video: fertilizer plant in the UK closes. So there's this fertilizer, there was a company that has two fertilizer plants in the UK, right? And largest ones that they have in the UK, and environmentally they were putting off a lot of CO2 and a lot of issues, and so they decided to close them down. They were reviewed, and the company has decided they're closing one of the plants, laying off hundreds of workers or sending them elsewhere. But here's the problem, folks. There's this little situation over in UK or Ukraine and Russia. And when what I think it is 60% of all, 60 or 70% of all the fertilizer comes from Russia. So because of all the sanctions and everything that they've put, isn't that weird? Look at this. There's over here the trees aren't blowing, but all over here they are. That's just how the wind is hitting them. That's pretty neat, actually. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. All right, that's just me. Sorry, distracted. Hey, it's shiny. But so anyway, they're producing the majority of the fertilizer that is distributed around the world. We can't get that fertilizer right now, and this is the time that this fertilizer company in the UK decides to close one of their plants, laying off or redistributing hundreds of workers. Does that make any kind of sense? You would think this would be the time that they would be redoubling their efforts and trying to put out as much fertilizer as they possibly can, because of the fact that there's not enough fertilizer coming in from outside sources. And it's all because of environmentalist wackos, is in my opinion. And all this whole green garbage that they're spewing and pushing on us all the time. This is ridiculous, guys. What that's going to directly affect is the ability for farmers to get fertilizer that they need, okay? Now, listen, me personally, I like to try to be as organic as I possibly can. That's just me. But I'm not farming on a large scale. I'm not doing it for, to feed thousands of people. Those farmers need to have the fertilizer and stuff that they have to take care of what they need to take care of. And I get that. I totally get it. But when you have, these situations where, the tree huggers are making the decisions and shutting these companies down and having these issues, that's a problem. That's a huge, huge problem. And so something to think about. I want you to think about it, because it has a direct effect on all the rest of us, because if these farmers cannot grow the crops that they need to grow to take care of what they need to take care of, people are going to go hungry. There's going to be shortages of food. And so that's something that people really need to think about. And Man, I'm going to tell you what. Now, so now here I am. It's because it's the time of year. The bugs are out much more, and my phone's ringing. Hold on, let me just. I won't worry about it. I'll look at it afterwards. It's what was I going to say? This is going to have a direct impact on a lot of people, and so these are things to be concerned about. Like here's my potato patch garden, right? I should probably end up getting a lot of potatoes out of this patch. So, how many people could I feed out of this potato patch? Probably quite a few for a while, all right? But that's one little area. And so, and it was a decent amount of work to get things squared away in this area to be able to work on this, to get things squared away. So, yeah, it's just it's one of those things, guys. We need to be thinking about the bigger picture right now, and it's almost as if it is a manipulation being done on purpose to reduce, the amount of things that people are able to do to take care of the things that they need to take care of. Very concerning, very, very concerning. So, something to pay attention to, something that we definitely need to be on top of. And I gotta cut this part up here again already. It's already getting too long again. Anyway, something to think about. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think that there is a correlation to this? This is just not good timing. This should be a time when they're redoubling their efforts to produce fertilizer for the farmers to be able to grow the crops that they need to grow, and not take it away. So, very concerning, something to think about. I think we're headed for some big trouble down the road here, because what happens now, and here's a thought to think about, what happens if we have a lot of crop failures and not able to produce the amount of food that we need to do to feed people? Oh yeah, and there's that little problem of all the food processing plants that have caught on fire, and all those issues as well, where they're not able to process the food that is brought in because of mysterious fires and all that type of thing. There's a lot going on. We got to be paying attention to it. I'm going to encourage you all once again to be very proactive, to get at it, get your gardens in, get as much food supply ahead as you possibly can. Get your seeds. Make sure you have plenty of seeds, because when the time comes, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly really fast when the time comes. And then you're going to have the haves and the have-nots. And anybody that doesn't have anything, they're going to try to take from the people that do. And so you need to be ready for that as well. All right, so something to think about, guys, something to keep in mind. I hope you all are doing well. Keep prepping, keep getting ready. There is definitely things going on that are not in our benefit. Real quick, I want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community over there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Once you're in over there, check out the message boards, look for people in your state or your country, and you're going to be in much better shape. All right. Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So again, preppernurse1.com, you will see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, make sure that if you decide to make a purchase over there, that you use the discount code PrepperNurse1. You will save yourself 15% on your purchase doing so. So that being said, also on my website, we have the Legacy Freeze-Dried Foods, which, again, preppernurse1.com. You'll click on store. It will drop down. You'll see Legacy Foods. You click on that. It will take you to the store within the website. What we have there, 25-year shelf life. GMO-free, gluten options available for people that need that as well. And she's so funny. I just love to watch her run around and play. She's so fun. But again, it's Vegetarian also has beef and chicken options separately that can be purchased. There are gluten-free options for people that need that as well. All right. So remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we could figure that one out, we are going to be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all later to do a second video. Prepper Nurse 1, out.